Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on the purchase of your Jayco JAYFLIGHT SLX 264BH. I'm going to walk you around your unit, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Now, a couple things to take into consideration when parking. I want you to think about your awning. Leave plenty of room for that awning coming in and out. And on your off-camp side, the main thing I want you to think about is where your power and water connections are going to be. At the campsite, you'll hook up to the city water connection, and your power is going to be right behind that. So it's just going to be just above your rear tire on your off-camp side of your driver's side of your tow vehicle. Park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities. Once you arrive and unhook your hitch, first thing we're going to do is level your unit. Now, your unit does come with a power tongue jack. Night docking light, should you arrive at night, retract or extend, raise this up or down. Once you got your unit level, next thing you do is stabilize it. Now, if for some reason you do lose power under this rubber stopper, this stabilizing crank, hand crank, will get that up and down if you happen to lose power. On all four corners of the unit, you got stabilizing jacks. 3/4 inch hand crank. You can use a drill gun or an impact driver to run it down fast. I just recommend you slow down when you get to the bottom, because all we're trying to do is get this down just until it's taut. Once you have any type of resistance on this hand crank, stop. Remember, our unit's already level. We're just going to stabilize it. I recommend stabilizing jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, hot blacktop in the summer. Good investment. Use your 10% off coupon. Grab a 4-pack of those. Get all 4 of those down. Once you've got them down, we got our unit level and stable, we can go ahead and hook up our power and water. Your power connection is going to be just above your rear tire here. 30 amp service. It pushes in to the left and then turns to the right. Put your black washer on here. At the end of that 30 amp service, should you need it, plug into a 110. There's a 30 to 15 amperage reducer, so you can plug this into a 110. Got your power hooked up. Let's hook up our water. At the campsite, we will hook up to city water connection. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Use this when putting fluid in. Water pressure regulator on. Hook your hose up to that, but don't turn our hose on yet. Let's find your hot water heater. All the way over here on our campsite is going to be your hot water heater. No, it's all the way on this rear, excuse me. All we're going to do at this point is make sure our drain plug's back in. Throw some plumber's tape around that, not putty. Putty will gum up on you. Plumber's tape, 1 1/8 socket, get that in there nice and tight, then you can go ahead and turn that hose on. Now, if that hose has been on for a little while, go inside, open up all your water taps. Get all the air out of the lines, get the water flowing steady, and then you can shut your lines off, and then turn on this hot water heater from indoors. If your hot water heater doesn't seem to be working, come out here and check to see if these are bubbled up. If they are, press them in, they are reset. Let's say we're going to go camping and we're not going to use city water. We're going to go dry camping, or boondocking as they like to call it. In that case, we're just going to fill up our fresh water tank. Yours is located in front of your tires, right to the right of your heat flue. No need for a water pressure regulator here. Simply use a hose. 2 ways to tell when that's full. One, there's an overflow valve right here. Or on the inside where you check the levels of your battery. black and gray tanks, there's also a freshwater button. Hold that down. Once that's full, remove that hose, put this cap on, and then when you want to utilize that water, you will turn on your water pump on the inside. Don't turn on your water pump when hooked up to city water. That's already pressurized. All right, we got our power and water. I'm gonna go ahead and walk you around the rest of the outside of the unit. Starting here on your off camp side, you have a big storage here. There's a flue for your furnace, your fresh water and low point drain for that fresh water. There's a vent for your microwave. Again, city water, power. You have an outdoor shower. This is your black tank flush. We'll talk about that when we dump your black tank and gray tank. You also have low point drain back here for city water connection. Cable hookup for the campsites. You're also prepped for a Furrion backup camera. Device you purchase from our store that sits on the dash of your tow vehicle, electronically communicating with this device, giving you a backup camera for the unit. Coming around again to your campsite, your hot water heater, your awning. This is a big storage area, huge storage area actually. A couple outdoor speakers. You're prepped for a TV here. A mount will clip on here. Plug in your 110 and cable. Continuing down your campsite. Got your pass-through storage. Your hand crank. Your propane does come with a cover and a regulator. Simply point it toward the tank you wish to be using. Lefty-loosey to open. Check your battery posts now and then. Make sure those haven't wiggled loose going down the road. And that about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look on the inside. Now coming up inside your unit, first thing I like to point out in every unit is where the fire extinguisher is. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway in case of an emergency. Continuing in on our left, down toward the floor, is going to be your 12-volt carbon monoxide propane detector. Now the reason I mention that's 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you are out dry camping somewhere, boondocking, nothing plugged in charging your battery, if you're going to be gone for the day, disconnect one of your battery posts to keep this from running your battery down while you're gone. In the unit here, you got your awning control. Run that out. So we got another unit in the way right now, but I'm going to tell you, you're only going to want to run that out until you see a white flap fall down to 90 degrees and you can see your brown bar. That will continue to run itself out past that point and start running itself up backwards. So keep an eye on it when you're running it out. Make sure that you don't run it out farther than you need to. Interior, exterior lights. Here in your dinette, if you lift this tabletop up, them legs right there will remove. Set your tabletop down on these lips here. Put your back cushions on top, gives you another sleeping quarters. You're prepped for a television up here. There's a backer for a mount. Plug it in here, 110 or your cable, or if you got 12 volt. If you are running a digital channel scan at the campsite, make sure that green light's on. That's going to allow you to pick up more local channels. Down here is your RV technology sound system. I doubt, but we'll try to get in a channel indoors here. Not too good in a metal building. But shut off indoors, just outdoors, or shut off both. Indoor, outdoor speakers, Bluetooth, AM, FM. Nice system. Touch that once to mute it. Hold it in to shut it off. Thermostat. Right over here by the TV area. Let's turn on your AC. Get that kick on. Shut your AC off, and you'll notice that'll shut off rather quickly. Now when I come on here and turn on your furnace, temperature up here. When your furnace comes on, it takes a few minutes longer to shut off. There it goes. It takes a few minutes longer to shut off than your AC does. Bunk area up here, individual lighting, USB ports, same thing down here. Your lighting's back here on the wall. Underneath your bed, we'll give you some storage under your bunk area. That's access to that outdoor storage area. Sink, 110 here. In your bathroom, turn the lights on. You have a hand open power exhaust vent. Continuing out to your Norcold fridge. Start up top here. Turn that on. So whatever is white is what you're controlling. For example, right now we're on the freezer. The freezer's set on 5. The fridge, we'll set the fridge on 3. And then this is in night mode. It's telling the fridge, hey, I'm not going to be opening and closing as much. Please save me some power. Self-explanatory microwave. Below that, a light and fan. Your glass top here makes an excellent backsplash. Fold that back. Turn on your panel light. Turn that to light. It turns red when the gas. Hit your spark and your flame will come on when your gas is on. Same thing with your oven. Turn it to this light. Spark to light it here, and then just set it to the desired temperature. No need for a pilot light anymore. Rock that panel light down, it becomes an oven light. Over here above your sink, some more lighting. 110 with GFCI reset. Control panel, check your battery, brand new battery. Fresh water, that's when you can hold down to tell when your potable water is full. Black and gray tanks. Here's where you turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. Your water heater if hooked to gas. Your water heater if hooked to electric. And it does make a difference. Your sofa here will jackknife down into a bed. Access to some of your furnace area. Continuing back into your bedroom. That's what I mentioned in here. You are prepped for a TV. Backer here. Cable in 110. This is a template in case you ever decide to wire this unit for solar. Individual lighting for up here. One touch lighting for your bed area. And as with all Jaycos, storage under the bed. Stay up on a hydraulic. And that about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're going to leave the campsite. What I like to do first is snap this door back. Make sure that your bedroom door is snapped open. Bathroom door is snapped closed. I like to shut off my interior lights because then I can walk around and see any individual lighting that I need to shut off by hand. Out of this is one touch lighting, which is really nice because you can just leave one on at night. Continue into our bedroom here. A couple more lights to shut off. Now all of our interior lighting is off. Come back to my control panel. Turn on my interior lights and look around to make sure all doors and drawers are closed. Everything's secure for travel. Shut our lights off and exit the unit. We are going to lock and deadbolt your exterior door. Lift and turn this handle. Fold your steps up. Bring up your stabilizing jacks. And at this point, we're going to unhook our water, our power, and our cable. Once all of them are all unhooked, if you are out dry camping, you want to dump that fresh water tank. Just below your fresh water tank is your low point drain for that. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. Your dump is going to be just behind your tires, almost to the rear of the unit, on your driver's side of your tow vehicle. Park accordingly. You got a 10-foot hose, comes with your convenience pack. Hook that right up and pull your black holding tank. While that's draining, go ahead and open up these low point drains. Drain them waters out of your low point drains. Once it sounds like that black tank is no longer running, go inside and hit your black tank button to see if it's empty. If it is empty, leave that black handle open, again with your water pressure regulator. Come up here to this tank flush and hook up the hose at the dump station and run that tank flush for a good 5 minutes. Again, making sure your black tank handle is open. After you've ran that for 5, shut that hose off. Come down here, make sure all that washout drain has came out. Close your black handle, pull your gray handle. That's going to be cleaner water, your sinks and your showers, and that'll clean your sewage hose out for you. Then you can conveniently and sanitarily store your sewage hose right inside your bumper. Again, we thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this JAYFLIGHT for many years to come. Happy camping.